What's up, solid steppers? What's going on? This is Miss Ward coming to you. Had to sit here and chill, let the rain stop. I'm headed to my last client, sitting out in front of Encompass, and getting ready to knock out this quick. Guess it's gonna be about taxes, about $850. Double oven situation, LG specialty. But anyway, check this out, y'all. You know, it comes a time in life you just have to separate yourself from the pack. You know, you can either sit and wait on people to catch up with you, or, you know, let them sit on the sidelines like they've been doing. It's up to you. You know, I gave out a lot of free game. I coached people in the beginning and, you know, had them do consultations. They had no idea that I'd be riding with them for like 3 months after the consultation. But the whole point was, what I have found is that most people are not self-starters. That they have to be pushed and prodded. There's something wrong when I gotta push and prod you for your dream and your opportunities. The playing field is as even as it's gonna get, and there are those of us that understand what it really looks like, and that there's a very thin window of opportunity. I sit here and watch people penny pinch their way to success. And it's sad because at the end of the day, you struggling because you won't invest. You scared to pull the trigger. Yeah, you're going to lose some money, but that's part of business. That's how you learn. This is why I charge, because the reality is 6 figures down the drain. You feel me, to get what I got. But, you know, it's not a waste, because now I got game that other people just don't have. I can work in situations that other people can't work in and excel. You can ask any of my mentees. They come to me. All of them come from different walks of life, different parts of the country. They tell me the issue they have, and I give them an immediate solution. Once they apply it, they're like in shock. But then they run into the problem. Oh my goodness, I got all this business. Now I don't know how to manage it. I don't know. Then we deal with that issue. You know, at the end of the day, this stuff takes money. Don't get a consultation call. Don't come into the game and be broke. I'm telling you. Now, there is a place for people who are building up their wealth. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. But understand that your moves have to be different. They have to be intentional. Remember, if you don't have the dollars for the game, you got to pay with sweat equity, you know? Once you pay with sweat equity, you understand. It is what it is. You're going to have to put some blood, sweat, and tears in here. You know, you got people out here like TK, you know, some other brothers, you know, they'll work with you a little bit. But the reality is we all tired of giving out free game. These people are running businesses. You got somebody like me running multiple businesses at the same time. People always ask me, like Brandon asked me the other day, he's like, Brother B was like, when do you sleep? I don't sleep. You know, that's because I can sleep when I'm dead. The reality is I'm sitting out here trying to support people. I'm watching people getting COVID left and right, half my age, you know, and it's unfortunate. But the reality is you need to be prepared for all that. Do you have your emergency funds in place? Are your taxes in order? What's going on with your business? Do you understand taxes? At the end of the day, nobody understands this stuff in the beginning. And either they make costly mistakes or they get advised and they still make costly ass mistakes because people are stubborn. They're hard-headed. They want to do it their way because they still have a W-2 mentality. Once again, I am not knocking the W-2s. Your W-2 is the first investor in your business. But even if you're going to do the part-time game, shout out to Jonathan. You know who you are, bruh. Jonathan Rumbly. He does a great job on the part-time game. BK does a great job on the part-time game. But the reality is these guys are meditated with their movements, meaning that they think, probably overthink sometimes before they make a move. But they're not going to jump out in this game and not have a sure footing. I applaud that. The reality is, don't wait too long because the doors are closing. People don't realize it's a low entry, you know, and this is the problem. It's a low barrier to entry, and it's a positive and negative because people can get in. They think that it's easy from there, but it's not. Any business is work. And then the key is for people to wrap around their brain that, okay, have somebody build a website. Okay, wow, all my business is coming. No, it's not, because you have to have SEO management. It kills me how people think they can build a website and the game is going to come. It's not coming. That's not going to put you at the top of the leads. I mean, it's not going to put you at the top of the Google page. If you really study this game like you need to, you will understand that. You would make money, and you would put money and invest in those areas you need to. Then at the same time, once you get the business, how are you going to manage it? Who's going to answer the phones? Who's going to write up the customers? How do you start it and stop it so you don't damage things, or you don't damage your reputation before you start? And then if you're learning while you're developing the business, can you even deal with that volume from the onset? This is why you hear people like Mike Sneed talk about Appliance Bootcamp, talk about learning on the warranty companies. The warranty companies need you, and you need them if you're learning. But then if you in there, don't waste your time. Every time you hear me say, every time you run into an issue, you should be home, or you should be, when you got a break, somewhere in a parking lot studying appliantology, Eric Clenert book, going back to Sneed's course, or whatever course you took at that particular time. You feel me? Get your game right, man. That's what y'all don't understand. The reason I'm no nonsense is because I earn mine. I'm still earning it. It's not like I know everything, but if I don't, I damn sure know how to get it. That's the difference. And that's why I'm off. Gloves is off, y'all. This bare knuckles right here. So at the end of the day, you better figure it out. Y'all out here playing with your little bit of money. You're about to lose that because you're invested in the wrong things. You're making the wrong moves. And you're making them because in your mind, you're thinking from a consumer point of view. You're still not in the business mindset. And the business mindset does not come overnight. You need to get the E-Myth. You need to get booking yourself solid. You need to get profit first. I shout out to JT and all these guys that put up these videos giving people game. But what they are making it clear that, look, you're going to have to work at any business, whether it's the courier business, car wash, dumpster business, options trading. All this stuff has to be, first of all, you better figure out what your risk tolerance is. Let's keep it a buck, because most people can't stand to lose no money. They think they're going to go and it's going to be easy. Yeah, go ahead and get you a $2,000 day, then turn around and have a $3,000 recall day the next day. Go in here and think you can watch YouTube, plug and play, and it's going to fix the problem. You guessing. And then what kills me is people that get in the game and they got a streak of good luck. And then when the real game show up, they sick. Because they never had to deal with this type of adversity. Yes, the buck is on you. You done quit your job. You have no cushion. And you out here wilding. And you think the more jobs you do, the more money you make. No. The more properly diagnosed and properly repaired jobs with proper profit margins is how you make money. Not doing 20 jobs a day with $50 profit per job. What is that? Like I have always said, if every estimate you write, if every job you do is sold, then your prices aren't high enough. This is reality. But unless you start out knowing that, you don't understand. What happens is people, like, prime example, I came in with paper. So, while I was learning, I would buy every part I thought it needed. Then I had to get my return system back in place. I had to get my inventory in place. So I didn't have a product on the truck that I'm not using. And then I was taking everything that came when I needed to focus on what I understood and then build my skill set. But I came in with a mechanical background. I'm already mechanical. So at the end of the day, y'all got to decide how you want to move. You don't have to have experience in appliance repair. You don't have to have any experience. What you have to have is tenacity, diligence, and focus. And then you got to make the right moves, because I don't understand why people think they can throw up a website. I'm still done with that. Because if you don't understand SEO, if you understand AdWords, if you don't understand lead gen, and then the fact you think you can pay somebody and just leave them in charge and not have checks and balances, and then get upset when it's no fruition. It's no fruition because you're not managing your business. And you are responsible for that. It's nothing wrong with making a mistake, but you don't trust people with your money. You trust but verify. Inspect what you expect. That's the biggest problem I see in business, is that people want to complain, but you never vetted the courses. You never vetted the work. You never vetted the employee. You never vetted the person you invested with. And then you want to cry like somebody took advantage of you. The only person who took advantage of you is you. You let you down. You walked out here ignorant, blind, dumb, and stupid. Yeah, I said it because I'm real like that. I can say it because I've been that. Okay? This is somebody talking from experience. I thought I could just throw dollars and solve everything. I throw money at it. I had boom, 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 boom. Just make it rain. And all I did was have more problems. So I actually had to come out in the truck, learn it. I hired people. I hired subcontractors from the business, multiple employees, blah, 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 from the beginning, because I know how to manage text. The reality is, if you know how to manage the people, but you don't understand the appliance or the actual field, you got a problem. Unless you're smart enough to hire someone, buy a business out, and leave the service managers in charge and know how to watch the books, you got to figure out how you're going to enter this game. Once you figure out how you enter the game, then you execute. And you execute with a plan. And you adjust that plan on a daily basis if you have to, until you streamline the process. You put systems in place with checks and balances. You have key performance indicators. See, this is real business talk. This ain't like, ooh, let me put a lid switch on it, charge them $250. I spent $10 on the lid switch. Like, really? That's not appliance repair business. I'm sorry, people. I'm going to tell you the truth. The business is when you are managing your business credit, you're managing your business image, all the things that would affect you in the long run. Because I was talking to somebody today, it's like, everybody know you. You only been in business a short time, but everybody know you. But that's because I reached out to people for help and developed those relationships, but I gave value first. What killed me is when people reach out to me and don't give no value, but they want to take. That's all right. Because I got a border control now. Can't get to me now, people. But it is what it is. Consulting and coaching links are in the description. Deuces. Get your game right. Clock is ticking. The year's already over. Yo, you need to be forecasting. And in fact, you should have been forecasting from next year. You should be planning 2, 3, 4, 5 years out on the real if you got a real business. Trust. Have a great day. Wake up, people.